möchtest du fortfahren? Na, wir erstellen eine. Die standardmäßig aktiviert ist. Du kannst jederzeit deaktivieren. Nö, wollen wir aber nicht. Also das ist zwar nicht die Grafik von Red Dead Redemption 2, aber ich sag mal, dafür, dass das Spiel jetzt, glaube ich, 12 Jahre alt ist, ist das gar nicht so schlecht.
For one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush.
Genau, wenn wir Hilfe brauchen,
Armadillo.
fragen wir einen Pfarrer. Ach, ich kann schon. Warum? Ach, guck, springen kann er auch. Also klauen kann ich anscheinend nicht.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from
Ach,
Blackwater.
er hier,
hired
er
me
sieht
to
ja aus
guide
wie...
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Wie hieß denn der Typ bei Winnetou? Sam Hawkins. Jetzt haben wir's.
All righty, Mr. Marston, let's get. Take it slow on the way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of dust. Yup. Whoa there. So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Ach, aber lenken muss ich schon noch selber. Na gut.
Yeah. So it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
Oh ja, wie recht er hat.
You don't look much like no Blackwater fella.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much for those highfalutin big city types. Not much at all.
Blackwater ain't much of a city. More of a town with delusions, but no, me neither.
A fella told me he was out in Blackwater a few months back and saw one of them newfangled carriages without horses.
Is that so?
And you wind 'em up like a clock. Damnedest thing ye ever saw without the aid of liquor, he told me.
Times are changing fast. That's for sure.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Not far now, Mr. Marston. The fort's just over this hill. Giddy up.
Come on.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Ja, noch können wir anscheinend nichts mitnehmen.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now!
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill!
You must think I was born yesterday.
Herzlichen Dank für dein Follow.
You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me? You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Ja, ich nicht so dolle. Mein Englisch ist nicht das Beste. Darum habe ich auch mit RDR 2 lange gezögert, bis ich überhaupt gespielt habe. Und da der erste Teil ja eigentlich die Story-Fortsetzung vom zweiten ist, spiele ich den jetzt mit Absicht hinterher. Ach so.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later and help me patrol the perimeter? You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you. For saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
How do you do?
Ach, da kommen wir gar nicht rein.
Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands round here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
I picked out a fine horse for you. Giddy up! Come on, then. I'll show you around the property.
Whoa there.
Ah, ein schönes Pferd.
Come on, Mr. Marston. Pick up the pace. To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good.
Boah.
It makes things better.
Einheitliche Steuerung.
Yeah! That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest. How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Los, jetzt gibt's ein Bier und ein Whisky.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head
Ja,
out.
so fein sieht die aber gar
Country's
nicht
really
aus.
beautiful at around this time. Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around.
Good night.
Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again.
Come on.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you? Easy now. Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these for the pop. Take that, you little thief. You're better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see. That's it, kill those little bombs. Thank you, Mr. Marston. Looks like we'll be having rabbit stew tomorrow. Mount back up. We should check out the rest of the ranch.
Ups.
We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go.
Ihr seid das falsche Pferd. Und die sagt noch nicht mal was.
Come on, boy. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Giddy up! Damn coyotes are back! We can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill them, Mr. Marston.
Yeah.
That's it! Damn coyotes! Whoa!
Come on.
Come on, they're headed for the chicken coop. Yes, we got one! That coyote won't be back. Good shooting, Mr. Marston. Well, we got rid of the coyotes. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your
Bisschen
room.
umständlich. Aber naja.
Come on.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
I believe the town of Blackwater would benefit from some kind of parade.
Also 6 Stunden.
Please be aware of a social disease carried by a certain young lady.
Karten oder Zeitungen zu finden. Na, an die Zeichen muss ich mich erstmal gewöhnen.
Looking well, sir.
Behälter öffnen.
There's a young lady here's about with a boil.
Kopfgeldjägerkleidung. Na gut. Naja, allzu groß ist die Karte ja noch nicht. Aber eigentlich waren wir überall im zweiten Teil schon mal. Zielmodus normal. Ach, gucke. Deckung, Zielen. Mhm. Oh, von der Anzeige, das passt mir eigentlich. Ne, da kann ja noch nichts drin stehen. Und hier speichern wir, naja. Vorräte haben wir nicht. Streitross haben wir, naja. Verbrauch. Ach, ein Streitross ist verbrauchbar. Ja gut. Warum auch nicht? Du sitzt jetzt ein neues Pferd. Es kommt, wenn du pfeifst, ein Lagerplatz, Wohnsitz, bla bla bla. Kommt's? Tatsache! Da ist es.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't
Ach nee,
be.
mal rennen.
I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see. All right, I'll show you how we ride
Ich
round
will
these
kein
parts.
Rennen. Rennen ist doch Kacke.
Giddy up!
Go!
Da muss ich ja vorher noch mal irgendwo hin. Sonst wird das nix. Na, dann gucken wir mal.
On the count of 3.
Mehr als blamieren können wir uns nicht.
2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this!
Come on! Let's go!
Ups. Na, das ist doch Kacke.
Whoa, whoa!
So ein Scheiß.
Let's go!
Steuerung ist ja noch beschissener als bei GTA. So ein Scheiß.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this!
Come on!
Try to keep up, will you? Yeah!
Let's go, Miss McFarland! Should I wait for you to catch up? Are you saving the best for last? Come on. I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland.
This is gonna be close!
Go.
I thought you said you could ride!
Follow me. How you doing back there?
I have got you now! Oh, no you don't!
Come on.
Oh.
I'm losing. Let's go. Let's go.
See you at the finish line! I'm coming, don't you worry!
Ja, das war ja knapp.
That was fun!
Ja, das kann ich nicht sagen.
I'm sure he could help you deal
Hey,
with that.
vielen Dank für dein Follow.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
ich das schon? Nö, eigentlich nicht. Gemischtwarenladen. Kohle habe ich doch sowieso nicht. Denke ich mal.
Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarlane. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Hop on up, Mr. Marston. Let's just go. I don't want to keep Paul waiting.
Dann wollen wir mal die Kutsche kaputt machen.
You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with
Da bin ich ja mal
women,
gespannt, ob
and
wir damit
neither
heile
one
ankommen.
works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3
Das
years
Ding
or
denkt sich
so.
ja wie eine
I guess
Wanderdüne.
I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. Kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
How well do you know New Austin?
I don't. We talked about coming down here many times, but never made it.
Who's we?
Me and the folks I used to work with. Yeah, New Austin. The last real outlaw country. Where the old ways still hold true. Do a man wrong, he'll shoot you
denn?
for it.
Schneller werden wir
Do a
nicht.
man right? Well, he still may shoot you for it. But at least you have an idea what's right and what's wrong there.
Ja gut.
Dear, oh dear, Mr. Marston. What dreadful novel did you get that romanticized drivel out of? Those days are long gone, if they were ever here at all. According to Paul, those days were just people shooting each other because they lost at cards. We'll be lucky if our ranch survives another 5 years. Businessmen are the new cowboys.
Na Gott sei Dank muss ich nicht einpacken mit dem Ding.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office and getting some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Und das ist der Sheriff.
would Armadillo get by without me?
Howdy.
You need something for that gout? I'm gonna create an ultra plus capsule.
Also mein Geld ist 0. Aber ist egal, das nehmen wir.
Any meds, laudanum, adrenaline, or pills, you come see me.
Mhm.
Thanks a lot.
Be well. Come by anytime. Hello. If this place cleaned up, I'd have to think about moving on.
Ey, leider nicht.
Good morning, sir. It's getting like one big graveyard. I should open a branch there. You don't say. How nice to see you.
Also Italienisch spreche ich nicht.
Hello there. Now you know I don't listen to that jibber jabber. Jacob Austin is said to be having relations.
Whoever built you knew what he was doing.
Well, aren't you a murder boy?
I heard the marshal shares his bed with the young Mexican boys. The marshal pays good. That's the one good thing to be said of him. My goodness.
Bonjour, mister. Do you want a little...
How you do?
Hey, Hans.
Gibt nix. Also bei dem kann ich noch nichts machen.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
You have a look around Armadillo. You can always take the stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Talk like that.